No, I got it. Oh, it's the built-in mic. I should turn that down. That's fine. This whole part right now is BS.
Yeah, this is.
So, hey everyone, if anyone's watching right now, we are waiting for Robert Chan to show up, who apparently missed his bus exits.
Oh, bitch.
And is a dummy.
Oh, he was on the bus. That's why this is such a problem.
Yeah.
I was on the bus.
It's true.
Oh, and that's why there were preteens. I get it.
Because they
I picked
the
up
bus.
a thing of preteens in my car.
Delicious.
Exiting with you? I don't know.
Right.
If I see a group of preteens, I'm like, hey kids, get in my van. I'll make
Yep. Let's talk about skateboards. Pogs. What are you guys up to?
Pogs. God. Hey kids, it's Alf. Hey kids. Oh no, wait.
Alpha's back.
Alpha's back.
In Pog form.
I traded your soul for these really awesome pods.
Well, now that we've already copyright infringement on something, let's go deeper. I don't know.
You guys want to answer just a random question here?
No, I mean, save it for the thing.
So what have you guys been up to, though, other than that, other than acting stuff? What do you guys do other than acting? Like,
yeah, Patty, what do you do other than acting? What do you do? I heard you took like a shower earlier or something.
I did take a shower.
Because your hair's kind of damp, I can tell.
I know, because I was working out. I'm an actor.
Right. Gotta get that six-pack. Is that what's going on?
I'm working on it.
Do the running thing. Everybody else around us is doing
the running
thing.
I have no interest in running.
Really?
I don't either, but I want to.
My knees aren't great.
Mine aren't either. I got in a car accident, and I have like a...
I used to skateboard, so close enough.
Yeah.
Same thing.
You just gotta take it so slow.
To
start off with?
Yeah, it's like almost frustratingly slow to start off. You're like,
you have to, like, walk.
Yeah, like I'll run a minute and walk 2 minutes, and you're like, I'm fat and this is awful. Like, and then it, you know, it improves very quickly, but it feels like forever.
That's what my doctor was telling me, because after my car accident, like a year ago, I've just gained a crap ton of weight because I'm afraid to like do too much and like hurt it more. Like even just now, like, but I can feel it because I used to do a lot of yoga and stuff, and I don't really do anything now, and so like my muscles are starting to get all tight. And, like, I'm an old lady. 24, old lady.
Yeah, man, walking's great.
Yeah, well, I like walking. I just don't like running.
I saw, but that's how you start off, though. You have to do, like, I saw this piece of paper at Art's house, and it was like...
Was it floating in the air? And you're like, so beautiful.
Beautiful. Shut up. Oh, hey. Blue or green screen are alternatives.
What?
It's a question.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we can answer that. All right, yeah. Who's guesting in the room? I see someone, but they're not on.
I think it's like somebody from Spreecast.com itself to just...
They're usually logged in.
But no, here's the thing. It's like a monitor bot, you know, that like sees who all...
Sees all.
And it's just like taking data. It's like controlled by
this reminds me.
screen.
While we're here, I'm actually going to, since we have some time, do some social media promotion, I guess. Yeah, promotion!
I set up a Clout account for iOS, by the way. And,
Really?
yeah, because I sent them this long, like, because I'm in the marketing department at I.O. I don't know for how much longer, because I fucking hate it there.
You didn't say that live, and oh my god!
Oh my god! No, it was really bad last night, actually. I had this big, long conversation with Dave Christensen about, because he was talking about the LA Indie Improv Fest, and I was like, oh god, that's right, the LA Improv Fest. So I was kind of like getting all that stuff set up, and it's just, I hate it. People don't listen, and they're so jaded in their ways. You probably are best friends with Sharon Halpern, I'm sure. No.
Gee.
I don't know, people.
No care in the world for iOS and their rules. Yeah.
Lack of...
I did that show there once.
Yep.
5 years ago.
Was it 5 years ago? That was not 5 years ago.
It was 2008. Yeah, almost 5 years ago.
What show?
You're talking about the...
Yeah, I haven't been in LA for 4 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Man, I feel old.
I did that show because I didn't know. I never taken any improv class and I couldn't afford them, so
right.
I did that show instead.
They did. What the hell was that thing called?
Ultimate Execution.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
I
like the IO reality show
yeah.
thing.
And my improv teacher at Second City was in it too.
Oh really?
And he got
canned.
He got canned before me.
Yeah, you lasted pretty long. Well, halfway
like
or something.
It was like a month, yeah.
Until they found out.
Huh?
Until they found you out.
No, it was like my week to go. Really, it was that other girl's week to go.
Yeah.
And she took a bye because she knew it. But it was like really like everyone was like I was the only person left. There was no one worse than me left, so it was like
right.
This is such a weird question. How do I cure dehydration?
Drink something.
It's like those Ask Ashley questions on all that.
I don't know.
Drink something, you idiot!
Yeah.
Just drink some freaking water. God,
how do you put it into your? Where does it go?
Alright. I put this water into my mouth and I swallowed it and it's gone. And I don't know.
Getting weird.
Pedialyte. What? No, that's just my answer.
Eat and clean soda and hunger again. Should I eat? That's what I've been doing. I'm trying to do. What's been drinking water? Oh god, this is a stupid question. I don't even want. I'm just because I know Chance is gonna. I don't want to get questions that I know.
Just gonna yell at them.
Yeah, I'm just like.
I think that's always funny.
That's why I like this show. Banter shows, banter podcasts where people are yelling at each other are great. People love to hear people yell at each other. That's why every time I feel like we're getting kind of like slow in PGZ because we're focusing on the game, I'm like, somebody pick a fight! I text Chan like, I think Sam just said you're fat in a text to me. Yeah.
Inaccurate. Okay, let's see.
Ooh. God damn it, I hate it when it's like this, though.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, okay, just...
Chan!
Hi.
Great!
Hi, hi. Oh, crap, I forgot the green screen.
Oh.
Okay, but it's in my house.
Seems a safer place soon.
Alrighty. Okay, let's just twist that.
Good cruiser skateboard?
Oh, that's so pretty.
Chan, Patti,
I know, right?
I realized the other day while I was at work, doing physical labor, that my work gloves are pink, my sneakers are pink, my water bottles, and everything's just like pink, and it just emphasizes that I'm the only girl there even more.
Yeah.
And then I just decided that life is too short not to wear pink,
Nice.
and that I should just not worry about it.
Yeah, I like your nails. Those are pretty.
And they're for springtime.
Yeah. Spell purple. Will this make my eyes bigger? Please?
Your Coke bottle glasses? Yes.
Yeah. Trying to look like Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys? Yes.
Oh, I thought you meant the wire.
Oh. That would be an interesting, debate on Tournament of Nerds. Bubbles from versus Bubbles from The Wire.
Wire?
Oh, I'm gonna text that to Hal. Did I say sex?
I think you did. Hey, Hal. How hot is this? What's sexier? Why doesn't this let me do that? No. Switch this over.
My wife has a high pulse.
Okay.
Are you concerned about this? Or are you concerned that they're going to discover you're doing cocaine?
Yeah, it's like, are you concerned she's not sharing?
Maybe I should do that, because...
Cocaine?
They always think I'm dead when I go to the doctor.
Oh.
Like, you have no pulse. Your blood pressure is fainting. Like, are you sure you're alive?
I want to play Minecraft all day. That's not a question.
Nope.
Who doesn't?
I'm gonna chop down this tree. I'm gonna... Oh, no. Minecraft Premium account? Okay, I guess it's the same person. Okay. Oh, that's sweet.
Wish you should let your daughter wear mascara.
Right? Did you see? Yeah, we're answering that. I'm gonna get that one too.
Right.
We are? Yes, we are.
What's the worst thing that happens? She pokes herself in the eye and doesn't want to wear it anymore?
Oh.
It should be
fair enough. Or the whore thing.
When is the last day? Probably then. 12 and 13.
Yeah.
Just tell her she has to buy it. That would be my concern as a parent. I'd be like, I don't spend money on this.
Should I be getting sound yet?
This is our check. Sweet.
One or two ends?
Two ends. So, and then what?
Sunny.
Sunny?
Sunny.
Sunny.
Sunny. That's it. No, it's Sunny.
No, it's not Sunny.
Have you heard the name Sunny?
Yes. Just now. Okay.
Yeah, it's more of a 70s name. I feel like I know a few people named Sunny.
I'm not hurting it. I'm
just taking it apart slowly.
Yeah.
Bit by bit. Patty, can you close that door for me?
Yeah.
Cool, you start facing questions now? I know.
Oh man, there's a camera over there.
Yeah, that's the camera that matters. This one's not doing anything really.
Oh man, I had no idea.
Wait a minute.
It looks good, but it's still skitzing out, so we're not using it right now.
Can you tell I have to pee on the video stream?
Do you want to run?
Do you
want to go pee?
No.
Are you sure? Because this would be a good time. Go for it.
Yeah?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
If you go in the sliding doors, turn right, first door on the right.
Awesome.
And it's a pocket door, so it slides.
I'll take this door.
Yeah.
Check one, check two.
We have 5 questions. I mean, 5 people.
1 2 1 2.
In the YouTube? What up?
How's it going?
Good, how you doing?
Oh, yeah.
How's that bus?
See,
What,
last time it was not entirely my fault. This time, 100%. I was going to make it on time. Everything was cool. And as I was pulling away from Balboa, I was like, that sounds... That's the one right before the one. That's the... No, that's the one... boy.
There's no visual cue that you have? Like, oh, I'm in the park?
Well, here's the thing. Usually I'm standing and I'm looking outside, but I was because I'm fucking tired because I ran this morning, so I was like sitting down and then...
Oh, do you have a marathon today? Half marathon?
No, I'm just still running.
Oh.
So I just like ran 6 miles.
Gotcha.
which is a thing I can do now.
Holy
that is not a thing that I've ever in my life been able to do.
What is your average mile pace?
Oh, it's 12 minutes. A little more than 12 minutes.
Okay. No. Once you get that down to 6 minutes, we'll talk.
Talk about what?
Yeah.
You being able to do a 6-minute mile, because that's a thing.
Well, 4-minute mile's a thing.
6 minute.
I think they're both things.
They're both, yeah, they're both things.
What is the thing that it is?
Well, 4-minute mile is like the sort of benchmark for the best of the best in the world.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's 4-minute mile. I was thinking of the Get Up Kids song.
I just want to do a montage, run Lil run, but run Chan run.
Ooh, that reminds me. I want to do you know that meme that all the Japanese girls are doing with the Hadouken energy? I want to do that for our podcast.
Yes.
Okay, great. What did we do it?
Already moved on.
Nope.
I don't care.
The new thing is...
Nope, it's not. Owling.
No, there's a new...
Putting pantyhose on dogs?
I'm still ready to plank.
I think that's what I'm thinking
Oh,
of.
God, that's the worst thing ever.
It's fucking horrifying.
That's just... And there's that one picture where it also has the heels on.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's terrible.
Nice.
You're all bad people.
They are. Usually it's the Japanese that come up with the crazy shit, but that was straight up China.
German? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That seems like a German thing to do. Oh, let's put some pantyhose on dogs.
It does, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like they're more into people, whereas...
Swedish
yeah, no, that was very Swedish. It's close. They're all Nords. Is that offensive?
That's incorrect, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Sure it's offensive, but only secondarily to the fact that it's just wrong.
Whatever, I've been watching a lot of Vikings lately. They're all Nords.
Oh, are you watching that new...
Viking show on History? Yeah, except on Hulu. Right. Much more commercials.
No, Jesus. Right?
Much more commercials?
Oh my God.
Than normal television?
Yeah, no, I would think so.
It's equivalent to normal television.
Well, no, I mean, like each commercial break's like 3
commercials.
Yeah, and it's. I mean, we're still talking like 5 or 6
commercial breaks
on normal television.
It's exactly the same as television.
Yeah.
No.
It's pretty.
No, if you watch an episode of a thing, you're still gonna come in well under 30 minutes, whereas when an actual 21-minute show is gonna be 30 minutes.
I beg to differ. Please, let's differ. All right, let's do this.
I beg you to answering questions. Don't go ahead.
Wow.
Nothing.
What did you?
Nothing. No. What? Hi.
Great. Ready? Let's do this thing. Oh, you recording?
I am.
I had some actual things to say at the top of the show.
Excellent. We broke out the whiteboard.
Yeah. I got some whiteboard.
Love it.
Hey folks, welcome to Asking for a Friend, where we will attempt to answer any and all questions from our we nixed the spiritual part, just our advisors. Is that what we're doing now?
Tweedy's gone for 2 weeks and all of a sudden spiritual... Oh.
I thought you nixed spiritual.
Yeah, I might well have.
From our expert advisors.
Ryan
I should
probably
Tweedy,
listen to the old episodes.
Yeah. Tweedy is on the road right now promoting some kind of football documentary that he's done. So
I just saw a picture of him with Larry the Cable Guy.
I saw that. That doesn't impress me, actually. Larry the Cable Guy.
That son of a bitch made me like a picture of Larry the Cable Guy, and I'm not happy about that. But it's cool for him.
I think Larry the Cable Guy's comedic genius.
Really?
Irony does not suit you, madam.
All right. Filling in for Ryan Tweedy is Patti Moore. Yeah, and you want to get
there we go,
like this close to that mic, and of course Robert Chan on the yellow mic. Yeah. Before we get started, really quick.
Wait a minute, did you just say on the yellow mic like somebody who's looking at the video feed is not going to be able to tell which one is Patti Moore and which one is Robert Chan?
There are people who have the down-resed version, so you may just look like pixelated things.
So we're just blobs, and all they can make out is... Okay.
I'm really hot if you have a pixelated version, just so you guys know.
As am I.
Yes.
We're all fabulously attractive.
Yeah.
Me too.
I look like the guy in Pitfall. It's pretty sexy with the bullwhip. You've never played Pitfall. You have no idea what I'm talking about.
I have no idea.
Atari 2600.
Oh my god, Pitfall has the alligators and you do like jumping.
Have you ever played an Atari 2600?
No.
Ever seen an 8-bit graphic?
Yes.
Okay.
But that's not even 8-bit. That's before 8-bit. 8-bit was Nintendo, the original NES.
That's true. Yeah. What would that be? 4-bit?
Did you play with the Nintendo?
The original Nintendo? Did you ever play Lode Runner?
What?
Lode Runner?
Why would, if she hadn't played it as friggin'
Just curious.
Atari, why would she be playing Lode Runner?
Why would she go back in time in the game?
Have you played Pong? Like when you were a kid, were you playing a lot of Pong?
I guess I have played Pong, so maybe I have used an Atari.
I was gonna say because some people just skip systems.
Like
we were, but back in the day,
we had a game. The Game Boy was our first system then, because we weren't allowed to have video games.
Sure. Well, Patty's 12.
They do know that was a video game, right?
No, I know. Until the baby wanted one, then we got one.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. So wait a minute, how many were there? How many?
4 of us.
4 of you to share one Game Boy?
Yeah, we had one Game Boy.
Oh, that's horrible. Yeah.
But then I think we all.
What was your jam? What was your jam?
Super Mario Brothers 3.
Okay, decent.
And then Pokemon, of course.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. I was a Tetris guy, but I dig on some Pokemon. What do you have now?
Oh jeez.
An Xbox 360. Yeah.
All right.
360.
It still works.
And a PS2.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
PS2, not a PS3.
No, we have a PS2.
Nice. Yeah. I have one, and it's sitting there. It's even plugged in. I have no use. Huh?
Yeah, I still have one, but it is not plugged in.
It's a thin one.
Because my boyfriend plays sports games. So those are still.
Oh, on the PS2.
On the PS2, yeah.
Gotcha.
And then the Xbox is like BioShock and.
Right. I play everything on. I just play iOS games now. It's on my iPhone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I delete The Sims because I was dreaming about it.
Oh God.
So.
That's pretty horrible.
I said that online.
All right, before we get into answering some questions, the new improved intro that we almost skipped over.
I will derail you. I will fucking derail you.
In the middle of sentences, you will. You can find this show and several other cool podcasts, including Pizza Games and Zombies and Fubar Cluster Funk Snafu on podpocalypse.com.
What the deuce is that?
Yeah, it's a new one.
Oh, explain it to me.
I have no idea what it is. It's not mine. It's not. None of us are involved.
Okay. Love it.
But you can find that
there.
And we will be doing Pizza Games and Zombies after this show at the 6 o'clock hour Pacific. So yeah, stick around for that because we have half an hour of this show left.
Woo.
All right, let's jump into it. Let's get some questions going on. If you have questions, you can tweet us at AFAF Show on Twitter, or type them in the comments /chat room on the YouTube Spreecast.
You're gonna tweet us.
What do I want to know about me?
Hey Patty, you're so beautiful. And by the way, how do you stay so beautiful?
1 to 10. Patty. How awesome is pink as a color?
All right, well, before Patty gets some questions on there, let's do this one.
What's the weirdest pink thing that you own?
My work gloves.
You have
what do you do?
Gloves?
Yeah, I'm a carpenter.
Oh, that's right. I was like, for acting?
No. There are other jobs in theater too, and I do them.
Not aware.
That's accurate. All right, this.
Do you have a pink hard hat?
Oh boy.
You don't need a hard hat, I guess, if you're a carpenter.
No, I do have a hard hat. But
you do?
To the theaters, and it's red.
Come on. If it's why don't you just get a can of spray paint?
I mean, I don't know how I don't know how they'd be with that.
Really? You think that would be
one of the guys? Only one person has their own hard hat, and it's a Union Jack because he's totes British.
Gotcha.
Oh, if you can have a Union Jack, you can have a pink hard hat.
Yeah,
well, but he probably bought it himself. Yeah.
And there are free red ones.
I see.
So
yeah, you wouldn't want to
put a red one on.
Get one of those things they have roller derbies. You know how they the I think it's the jammer or the I forget one of the positions
they have like
has a little thing that they pop over their helmet.
It's like
and
a
they pop it
surgical
right off.
Top.
Something like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They gotta make those.
Yeah. Yeah, of
I
course
bet.
they have those for like bike helmets and stuff.
Like a hat cozy.
Yes.
Helmet cozy. All right. This question comes...
why don't you just knit like a little helmet koozie?
I have things to think
that
about
would be
now.
amazing. You could fucking put like little teddy bear ears.
Oh, I was thinking like just like a pink cozy, but with like a white skull and bones on it.
Ooh,
nice. Yeah. Well, then you might as well be on like a roller derby team.
It would have to be baby pink.
I guarantee you that is made. Somebody makes that for roller derby.
Right.
Definitely.
Okay. This question comes from, I'm going to butcher this, whether or not I want to, Lemor Umans.
Yeah.
Lemor Umans. My daughter is begging me to wear mascara, and she is 12. Should I let her? She says all of her friends are allowed to, so I want to be thoughtful and considerate. Thank you. Please help me decide.
My daughter is begging me to wear mascara?
Yep.
She's an adult. She doesn't have to do what her kid tells her to do. She doesn't want to wear mascara, don't. Moving on. Next question.
I think she's begging her.
Well, then maybe she should get better fucking grammar.
And there it is. Do you want to answer the other version of that question?
I suppose. Well, I mean, I imagine this is more your domain than mine.
Well, of course.
When did you start wearing mascara?
Her daughter's 12.
Sure.
She's going to want to do all kinds of things she shouldn't do at 12. So,
like hardcore drugs.
Right. And whatever.
Is mascara code for hardcore drugs now? Is that?
But that's the next.
Because I'm way beyond. I'm too old
just saying,
to.
Like, if you lay down the line at mascara, then you're just like, you might as well be permissive of the things that don't fucking matter.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I don't know. Is it making any sense? I don't.
Oh yeah, because if you start out with like no mascara, then if it's too restrictive, yeah. So just it also that seems really goddamn silly. Like mascara is not Daisy Duke's like cut all the way up to the crotch.
Right.
It's a little bit of makeup that's a pain in the ass to put on. It is a little bit of a pain in the ass?
It's a pain in the ass to get off. I think literally the only thing you could worry about with that is like, don't share mascara with your friends. So in that case, you definitely want your daughter to have her own mascara.
Oh, well, here's the thing. You as a kid, you want to be older. You want to get older and do all the older things.
Sure.
Shaving is the thing for guys. Mm-hmm. And the thing is, once you start, you don't get to stop. And you have dug your own grave. Once, like mascara, once you do it, then you'll realize what a pain in the ass it is, and you'll either keep going or, you'll stop. But it's not a big deal, and there are problems with it, so
yeah,
let them figure it out.
You can get an eye infection. That's really about it.
Let
Make her
them
pay
learn.
for it.
Oh, well, yeah, obviously.
Do the dishes. I'll give you allowance. You can buy mascara.
Walk
Done
7 dogs. Well, how much does mascara cost?
It's like $8 a tube for good mascara.
I don't think a 12-year-old's going to give a crap. They're going to want something.
I used to drop like $60 at like Walgreens on makeup when I was a kid.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, because you don't have to pay rent.
Yeah, well,
but 12 years old?
Huh?
I mean, did you have $60 when you were 12 years old?
Oh, yeah. I saved my allowance. Yeah.
I always came from different worlds. I never saw that much money in one place until I was out of the house after I was paying rent.
I didn't have a lot of things I wanted to spend money on, so yeah, my allowance went pretty far.
Wow. All right, moving on. Okay, this next question. Dad's doing that thing. All right. Oh my God, this is huge. Son of a bitch.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah, that seems apt. This comes from Cassie.
Cassie.
Yeah.
Oh, Cassie.
We're gonna play the. No, I guess she says it right up front. All right. How much time will my boyfriend have to spend in prison or jail?
Oh boy.
Do you want to guess the age before I go on?
Oh Christ. Okay. What? No, I mean that's not enough information. I mean, hopefully she's at least over 18. Hopefully.
I'm gonna skip the first sentence and come back to it.
Well, she said prison. She didn't say like juvie or anything like that. So
Yeah, but why do you think he's in prison or jail?
All right, let's move on.
Well, that's all. Okay, I guess let's find
out.
Right. Let's
I'm
discover
skipping
more.
the first sentence, which provides all the awesome details till the very end.
What?
Hold on. Do you want the ages straight out? We're not gonna play
she
the
gives
game?
the ages?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see. All right.
All right. I met him through my niece, and
through my niece.
And he's in jail right now for unlawful sexual activity with a minor.
I mean, if she has a niece, odds are good. Not 100%, but odds are good that she is of age. Maybe I'm gonna say 20s. Because the niece had to introduce her to him, and hopefully he wasn't having sex with the niece, and then the niece introduced like, hey, you know who else would enjoy this sort of thing?
No, but
my aunt. Let's hope she's about 40. Right now, I'm hoping for 40.
All right.
What do you think?
I know. So.
Oh, you know?
She saw the question.
Yeah. Oh, I see. All right. Oh,
all right.
Jeez.
We've had sex multiple times, but it wasn't rape because I was okay with it.
Well, okay.
I let it happen.
Okay.
So it's only legally rape.
Right. So she says that. So then she's underage.
All right.
Fair enough. Well, how old is her goddamn niece?
Well, I mean, people have nieces who are older than them.
Yeah, but it's an unusual circumstance.
So here's the reveal.
So is statutory rape.
Nah, I feel like that's not as rare as we'd like to think it is.
Oh.
Yeah, a quick glance through Yahoo Answers will tell you that it's not as uncommon as.
All right, I'm gonna keep going through it. I love him and he loves me. My mom and I both requested to the lawyer that we don't want to see him behind bars. Nope.
No. Throw the mom behind bars. The question should be how long until I see my mother again because she's whoring me out to an older man.
I've been crying every night because I miss him. Jesus, the question is, can I visit him in jail? What's the max he will have to be in jail?
God damn it.
Wait, I want to know if her mom let her wear mascara and when.
Oh, Jesus.
That's my question here, because this might color our answer to the first question.
Absolutely. Read the whole, just read the bits that we didn't read so I can just get it over with.
All right. Here's the story. My boyfriend is 22. I'm 15, but was 14 at the time.
Okay.
And
here's
so along with all the questions about jail,
I'm not the whole statutory rape thing. It's a squinchy area because it's largely cultural. As soon as you have your first menses, like biologically, you're an adult. So even now, in some states say 16, some states say 18. Other cultures, it's 15 or 14 or 13 or whatever. So there's, you can go back and forth on that. But 14 and 21 in the United States of America is way too much.
I'm a little... I mean, anyone will tell you that I'm a cradle robber, but that's still kind of extreme, I think.
How many years separates you and your beau?
4.
What are you, 12? 4 years is not a thing.
Oh, okay, then great. I'm acceptable in this culture, and this person is not.
My wife and I are farther apart than that.
Yeah, but you're seriously.
Yeah. What?
Gray balls.
What? I will kill you.
You are an old man.
Let's go for a run race right now and see who can die. Here we should
suddenly Sam's into running.
We should solidify this. I would like to I've skipped over several of the questions that ask the parameters of the jail time and stuff like that, but it ends up with, I need advice. Please don't put me down. I live in Utah, by the way, in case that matters.
I mean, it only reinforces stereotypes. I don't know that it matters. I can 21 and 14 anywhere in the United States, and in fact, in most everywhere in the world. Most everyone. He is half again your age. Half again. That is way too much.
I want to know how ugly her boyfriend is.
Ooh, good call.
That would be interesting to see. Yeah.
That's what.
Guys, this is love.
The biggest problem is that the goddamn mother is trying to help out.
Right.
I mean, here's at 14, the girl is. I mean, if anything vaguely adult-like is gonna flip her lid. But the mother, the parents are supposed to be there to protect them. I mean, worst case scenario, this dude is some crazy cult fella, because you can do that sort of thing in Mormontown, and and the mom is just as well. I'm out clear. The mom's wackadoo anyway, but
I'm curious about does she have a dad? Has she shot this guy?
Right? Doesn't sound like he's in the picture.
Yeah, if the dad didn't bring anything up, either he's completely gone or he's even worse than the mom.
I feel like in Utah you can shoot someone, right?
Sure.
But you can't swear.
No.
You can't swear.
Yeah, no coke.
We're drinking caffeine. Yeah.
Gosh dang, bam!
Yeah.
Right,
I think that's how it goes.
Yeah.
So, final answer, we're not putting you down. Your mother needs to be dragged out and shot in the back
we're putting
of the
your
head.
mother down.
All right, next question. There it is.
Don't make noises like that.
This is from Jillian Kavana. I take 5 laxatives a day. Is it safe to take more?
Nope. Maybe you should just go and deal with your eating disorder.
I would try some fruit and vegetables. That'll be my solution to that problem.
Well, no. The problem is not what she's eating. The problem is not what she's eating. It's what she's not eating. Because is there another reason to be taking a bunch of laxatives other than you're trying to lose weight and be skinny?
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
I just assumed she was constipated from a diet of white carbs.
5 times a day.
They're so innocent.
There's like occasionally like that kind of disorder that backs you up, but you would have a doctor telling you, yes, do this thing.
Yeah, if you medically,
otherwise you'll back up and die.
Right.
My God, guys, I've been eating well and working out. I've been approaching this all wrong.
What? Weird.
I didn't know I should just be taking laxatives.
Yeah, pretty much. There's plenty of websites that can clue you in.
Yeah, but
there's all sorts of things you can do. You can throw up. You can just not eat.
Jesus.
I mean, how much time does that save?
Oh my God. Money too. I spend a lot of money on like food.
Right.
Right.
Ugh. You could fit into that size 2 hard hat that you've always wanted to get into.
God.
Is that a thing? It's just.
I'm not sure my head will shrink if I stop eating.
I don't know.
A girl can dream, but
if that were the case, I would be bulimic. I would do whatever it had to do to shrink this thing down to a reasonable size. It doesn't. It's not gonna happen.
I think like a circular saw.
Oh,
that would probably do it. Yeah. I mean, if my mom really loved me, she would have done like the old Chinese people did with binding feet, and she would just bound my head, so it just would have been tinier. But what are you gonna do? You can't pick your parents. if they're not binding your head, they're sending you out to be raped, and there's no good parents out there.
All right, moving on.
That's all we have to say about that.
Oh, by the way, happy birthday, Mom.
Is that true?
It was like last week.
Oh, close enough. Why does everyone have crazy names today?
These are not crazy.
Yep.
That is not a crazy name.
Sapphire Fiore.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was a question that Sapphire Fiore was asking, and I was like, and she's like, why is everyone named Brad and Tom these days?
This is the phonetical spelling of Sapphire. This is not how you spell Sapphire.
Okay, it is. Yeah, it's spelled weird. But if you're gonna name your kid after a fucking jewel, then
well, I have a feeling
nuts.
this is a screen name that somebody thought sounded cool, but I don't know why you'd have a last name on it.
Sapphire
All right, anyway.
Fiore.
Yeah.
That's like a classy porn star.
Yeah, well, it's a stripper name.
So, well, no, Sapphire is, but Fiore, like you don't have. Do strippers have like last names?
I don't believe so. No.
Not a lot.
Candy Jenkins coming up now.
Ooh,
no?
Yeah, I was starting to get hard, and then you say Jenkins. I'm like,
all right. Sapphire asks, "How can I show a guy I want to kiss him without telling him?"
Kiss him.
Kiss him.
Yeah. That.
Next question.
Go moving on.
I mean, the odds.
We're too old to fuck around. Apparently,
the
We're
odds.
just like,
I mean, if you're severely unattractive and he is like way out of your league, and you try and just jump on him and kiss him, if you're in front of a bunch of people, then maybe he'll be like, "Oh, go away." If you're kind of alone, then he'll probably be, he'll kiss you like, "Oh, okay, well, I have a girlfriend or I something, and it'll be like, "Oh, okay." No big deal. If you're even in the same ballpark, if you're playing the same game, then yeah, worst case scenario, it's that's as bad as it could possibly get. There's not going to be any horrible repercussions.
Well, I've had lots of ugly people try to kiss me,
but that's different though. Dudes kissing girls, totally different situation. Girls kissing guys, like fucking, it's always good.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sure. I don't think I've ever horribly humiliated anyone.
Right.
Yeah.
I hope not.
I couldn't imagine that. All right, moving on. What? I've hit a button. Hang on. It's okay. Everything's good. These things are very close.
The delete button's right next to the save button. That seems like a design flaw.
Well, the alternate between programs and the quit button right next to each other. I hate that.
Alt-tab, Alt-Q?
Yep.
Okay. Ryan, I see that.
This comes from Todd. Again, crazy names for the day. Todd asks, blue or green screen alternative? ? In my short film, a character is wearing both green and blue. If I put them in a blue or green screen, parts of them would be keyed out. I will not alter the character's colors.
Is this a question for Tweedy?
Yeah, probably. Is my only option to do certain things that I need to do. I'm thinking of trying an alternate color by using fluorescent poster board. Yes. What are some good alternative chroma keying methods or colors I could try?
Okay, I'm going to approach this from a theater perspective.
Sure.
Which is is it textually necessary for your character to be wearing green or blue? Because I can't imagine that it is.
This sounds like a 15-year-old who is doing a video version of his poetry blog, and it's vitally important that blue and green are a thing.
Maybe he's specifically playing the color green. Hey guys, I'm part of the rainbow.
No. I'm Envy. Maybe it's a passion play.
I'm Indigo. Yeah.
And be like, no, I mean, just, I mean, not being a film person, being more of a theater person, I'm like, well, I mean, you don't need any of it.
No. Well, no. Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's never a time where the wardrobe is that necessary, unless you're doing like a massive period piece, but you're not going to be wearing fluorescent green.
Just from a tech standpoint, it doesn't matter what color the screen is, because you're keying out a color. So if it's hot pink or if it's brown
but if it's part
of
a flesh tone, doesn't that?
Yeah, that's. I mean, if you get into hot pink or orange, you might key out the flesh. But also, unless this guy's wearing fluorescent green, you can probably get away with a dark green and be okay with it, as long as it's lit right.
Yeah.
You're going to be able to key it out. You just have to tweak it a lot. And unless you have both someone wearing blue and green at the same time on screen, just alternate the screens.
Yeah.
You know, get one of each.
And then, of course, the bigger problem is that your script is a piece of shit.
Mostly.
I think it's probably a superhero thing. Right? Like, that's just the only thing where it's like, I can't get a different costume.
Sure,
and it needs to be a... I'm giving this person probably way too much benefit of the doubt.
In that case, I would suggest you not do it. Probably just as general, because you're gonna be horrified by this when you look at it 5 years from now.
Have you tried pot? Because that might make you just
relax
give up on it.
Just enjoy, have those images in your head.
You don't need a hobby.
No.
You don't need to make a
comic books.
No.
You could draw a comic book.
Yeah. So then you can make them whatever color you want.
Yeah, there you go. You can have blue on blue, green on green. It's a whole world.
Live theater is a good art form.
Meh.
And you don't have to chroma key anything.
There's just like a pause, and then there's all these sounds like boof, puff, tears, and then like the screen comes back up, and Chan's lying there.
I've got a degree in theater, and it hasn't done a goddamn bit of good for me.
It's paying my rent.
Oh, does it really? What do you do out here? Well, I mean, like
I act and build sets.
Like as like an end, or just like while you're doing this until you do something else. Because Los Angeles is not the greatest town for theater.
It's not superlative, but it is a great theater town. I just feel like a lot of people don't.
I think it's a good theater town.
No,
I don't think it's a great theater town.
Did you move here or did you live here?
No, I moved here.
Yeah, because I mean, if you're moving from somewhere, go to New York.
No, that sounds like a horrible idea.
Well, I mean, it's a horrible place, yeah. But I mean, if you're doing theater, like Los Angeles is terrible. But if I want to do comedy, and that's what
I think theater in New York is much more competitive, though.
Well, yeah,
I
am in LA to take advantage of the fact that film and television pay a lot better than theater does.
Oh, okay,
but I mean, there's still a lot of good theater to be had here.
There is, certainly. But as a percentage, I have seen some terrible theater out here. And I feel like the percentage of that is actually higher than.
I mean, there's terrible TV shows, there's terrible movies, there's terrible improv, but there's always it's a percentage game.
Yeah, I guess. I'm just too lazy to go out and find the good stuff these days.
Somebody should do a podcast.
There's like a bunch of like go to the Ovation Awards website, see who won, and go see their shows because they're.
Wait a minute, if they have the award, doesn't that mean they're already done?
Well, that doesn't mean that the theater just stopped being good at producing shows.
Wow. Like you think the theaters?
Because there are plenty of people who are like, let's take advantage of how badly people want to act, put on a shitty show, make them pay to be part of it.
This is most of my experience with theater.
Right? Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of that, but yeah, there's a lot of really good equity theater.
Because I mean, there's so many just like teeny tiny theaters that are charging $20 for what looks like some dude's like scrawled ramblings.
Yeah.
And just headshots.
Yeah, I agree with Sam. There's plenty of that everywhere, and it's just a matter of.
Well, no, I mean, like you go to a small town like Bakersfield, where I'm from, or where I spent a lot of time, and it's universally awful, but the people, they have good hearts. I feel like a lot of people in Los Angeles, the theater is terrible, and they're terrible people.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like they're failed television actors, and just doing what they can.
Yeah, they're just. Hoping somebody from the industry is going to show up at this theater above an ice cream shop and make them a star.
Trey Stages.
Yeah. What theater are you working with?
The Kirk Douglas.
Oh. Cool. All right. Let's move on. Where is that one located anyway?
In Culver City.
Right.
Oh.
That's a crappy commute.
Oh yeah, it's awful.
Yeah. All right, this next question comes on from No Limits 1991.
What?
Is that like the first name or last name?
This guy is an awesome rollerblader.
And last. Oh, yeah. How can I quit worrying and just live my life? Well, I like that was actually a question. That's
Yoga.
Probably the first time.
Dr. Strangelove. Watch that.
There you go.
Then answer the question right there.
All right. He goes on. I'm assuming it's a he. I'm always worrying about things that only make me depressed and keep me from living my life to the fullest. I read about things happening in the
First
world.
up, why the fact that you say living life to the fullest suggests that you are, and your screen name suggests you are under the influence of
Nike?
X Games commercials and Gatorade commercials.
Well, in that case, get off your ass and do some push-ups.
Well,
I'll get you.
He's probably in decent shape. He's probably skateboarding still. 1991 would make him 22 years old. Yeah. So he's still young and limber enough to be skateboarding to work, as he almost certainly does.
If he has a job.
If he works.
No, he's got a job, but it's probably a Subway, some sort of.
That's why you're depressed.
Yes, yeah. There's all sorts of reasons why you're depressed.
I mean, life sucks. As soon as you realize that, get over that, and then you're on your way.
Yeah, then you can live the rest of that life to the fullest.
All right, here's the rest of this really quick.
Oh, great.
I read about things happening in the world. I researched different theories about global elite and stuff, and I hate today's music.
Oh, dear.
No, wait, this is the best part. I hate today's music and think it's tearing apart our generation.
Sure.
I just wish I didn't
He's listening to Blink-182 and talking about how terrible all music is. Like back in the day when music was real. And pop punk was king.
Somebody reads my blog.
So what's his problem? I'm confused.
He is 22.
He doesn't have Spotify?
And he has no real prospects.
Yeah. I saw this thing posted on Facebook earlier. I wish I remember who posted it, which was there was a study done, and 94% of the people who were asked why they weren't entrepreneurs said fear. And then whoever had posted it said, because there's no fear in normal crappy day jobs. And I was like, yeah. Yeah.
It's tough to make that leap because, I mean, we seek pleasure and avoid pain. And that, that fear of having nothing,
right?
Of that steady paycheck going away, that overpowers that possibility that maybe something cool will happen.
Well, having been an entrepreneur, I can say that once you have nothing, then there's nowhere down to go from there. I mean, seriously, you're like, oh, this isn't so bad.
Yeah,
I'm not eating today. This is not as horrific as I thought it was going to be. And then you get over it.
Yeah, nothing's easy.
And then you don't have to take laxatives because you're situationally anorexic. It's not because
actually the poorer I was, the fatter I got.
Oh yeah, because
you eat bad.
You can
food.
only
because
food.
It's not because I couldn't afford any food, and then whenever anybody would give me anything, I'd be like, I can't afford to not eat this. But no one just like hands you broccoli. No. They give you like cupcakes and like fries. Free white bread, and you're like, all right, and then you gain 20 pounds.
That's a good reason to get into film and television because catering.
Yeah,
always
it's true.
Free
It
food.
saves you a lot of money.
Yeah, when I was having real jobs, I always looked for like those food jobs,
and it's usually healthy, like salads,
it's better,
because the actors don't have that option. They can only eat healthy, low-calorie food.
Right. So. Yeah, I never understood, like, in college when people would, like, cast me in their films and then feed me pizza. I'm like, you cast me because you thought I was skinny and pretty. Now you're all feeding me pizza. So I actually just wrote in all of my forms that I was vegan so that they would, like, not... Because that outlaws pizza, basically. Yeah. So, like, at least they had to have, like, a salad or something for me. I'm not vegan.
Yeah.
Right. All right, we have time for one more. And then we'll move on.
Oh, this is a good one.
This is not for Chan. It's not. Yeah, it is. All right, this one comes from Tom. In England, is it legal to grab girls' butts?
Yep.
Absolutely
we're done.
Not.
Yes, 100%. Because why wouldn't it be? Who picks these goddamn questions?
I've been to England, and let me tell you, a lot of people think it is.
Whoa.
Okay, now hold on. He said girls' butts and not birds' butts, so it may be a different answer. I'm not really sure how the lingo works.
He goes on with this. I seen this YouTube video of this guy grabbing a reporter's butt, and he doesn't try to hide his face or anything. Is it legal to do that there, or do the cops not enforce it or something?
No, the guy's an idiot. He's just an idiot.
Oh, great.
He watches one YouTube video and assumes legal systems in other countries. This is what we've come to as... here's the... All right, TV review. Funny on air.
Live from Oxford.
Hey, there it has. Oh, that's just like a little pinch. Grab that link and throw it in the
What a pro. She didn't even...
That's the point, is that she's a reporter and she's on air and some asshole comes up and like tries to photobomb or, whatever you call that.
And then she cries herself to sleep as soon as the camera stops.
Well, hopefully there's like you got the camera guy and the sound guy. Hopefully there's another guy, who fucking tackled that dude and kicked his fucking teeth in.
Let me tell you, ladies, it is illegal, and you should tell people if somebody tries to assault you like that in public because nobody takes it seriously enough.
Here's the fun thing. That is on camera, which means she can take him to court. Sure. She can have him arrested because that is assault. And that dude absolutely should be prosecuted for being a dick, because that's what laws are for, to keep people from being dicks.
And the thing is, guys are so surprised when you grab their balls in public, like, that's not okay.
Here's the unfortunate thing, is that is almost universally all right for guys.
Ooh, I don't think so.
Yeah. Have you tried it?
I haven't, but I've worked with guys who have had that happen to them, and they're like, why is this okay?
Women or dudes? Like,
women
dude grabbing balls or
women
girl
grabbing balls?
Now, is grab like squeeze or is it like a caress?
I mean, I'm not sure if they ever got... But, let me preface this by saying that I have worked with these guys at a Renaissance fair.
Ooh, I see.
Where the patrons
different world.
You're wearing a kilt, I can grab your junk.
What?
Yeah, this is like a thought process that goes through
women think the dudes'
minds.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That is. Yeah. That does. I mean.
But the laws were different back then, even though it's now.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. So at least it's not an anachronism. That I guess, if you're in a fantasy world, then you start thinking like, oh, well, different rules apply here.
Yeah, and then and I don't know, because they're crazy and they're dressing up like this, and they don't realize like these guys aren't also just really obsessed with this. They're professional actors.
Right.
Like, this is their job, and you're just like that. That's her job.
This is odd, but I want to point out that in the YouTube video of the reporter thing, at the end, the suggested videos, several of them are magnetic putty that then envelop a magnet, which is also not legal to do. And you didn't notice that? I just saw it at the end. There's been this whole thing of people doing time lapse of this like thinking putty that slowly go toward magnets and like take over it.
Yeah, it's just a little metal cube and then magnetized putty. You know, like just with magnets inside it, and so it just swallows it over a period of hours. Right. When you speed it up, so it just looks like it's like the blob or something like that. You know.
Go back to come over.
Why popes dress like that? Another suggested video.
Why popes dress like that? Like people, like what, like the mitre or like the red shoes or what? How is that a question?
Because we have different search results. Right.
That's like
I've been looking
like,
up enveloping.
Why do priests believe in God? That's what they do. That's sort of the definition of what they do.
Tradition, which is why the popes dress like that.
Yeah.
What?
What? Yeah, we're having a real conversation over
here.
We're
talking about religion.
Still figuring out putty. We've moved on.
You know what's cool about time lapses?
Move on. Move on.
I'm gonna answer one word at a time. No, we're done. We got 2 minutes. What do you want to do here?
We were having a real discussion about
about theological issues.
Yeah, and
sartorial issues. Boom.
Up top.
Yeah. This has been Asking for a Friend. Tweedy will probably be back next week.
Should be.
Yeah. And if not, fuck it, I'll get someone else. I can replace that son of a bitch in a heartbeat. Like that. You hear that? That snap? That's how fast I can replace him. That is, I have valve issues.
You should see a doctor.
Yeah, no, I have, and he doesn't like to put the stethoscope on me because it freaks him out. It's like, what is that? What is wrong with you?
Touching
I've never
so much. Even with the surgical gloves on, I don't really.
Yeah,
that's a terrible doctor. You should.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? I've got HMO.
Yeah.
My mom's a doctor, and she has very cold hands.
Oh,
that's pretty tragic.
She should see someone about that.
Yeah.
Or perhaps herself. All right. Again, look for this and other podcasts on poppocalypse.com. Stick around. Find the link to the what's going on, Liz. What are you pointing at?
Oh, I'm saying No Limits wrote in our YouTube thing.
Oh.
What?
I'm No Limits 1991. My username was made up by something I hear someone say on TV. I couldn't think of anything. I work a well-paying city job and go to college. Can't stand on a skateboard. Thanks for the help, though, guys. I really do appreciate it for real.
Nice.
It is unfortunate. What was your first screen name? Because I feel like mine were all pretty terrible.
Pisces 416, I think.
Was it like your birth date or like
that was that was my
there
street
415
address,
other.
God,
okay,
that's terrible.
Oh Jesus.
I know, right?
Ugh.
Well,
yeah, I used my social security number for my first one, so that was not the best idea.
Your social security number?
Yeah, at the time it seemed,
I mean, I feel like there's a lot of 416s around the world. Right. Like, it would take a while to narrow that down.
Mine was MasterCard 5934422916.
Hold on, I'm writing this down. Keep going.
Dash.
Did you live at 416 Pisces, or you are a Pisces and your address?
I am a Pisces.
Okay, so you're just stringing stuff together. Yeah. I think my first one was.
They wear a lot of gray.
No, it was based on an anime character. No, it was.
That's way better.
It was named after the cursed spring of the drowned girl.
Oh my, what?
So, like, if you figure that out, it's kind of creepy, but it's not that creepy.
Cool. Mine was actually Proof.
Just Proof?
It was far back enough that there was no one who had ever taken Proof.
And for a long time, I maintained just having the singular word Proof on my different accounts until there was a rapper named Proof who got, he was able to get MySpace before me, and it screwed me up for the rest of, eternity. So
you don't even come to me, son, because Robert Chan,
Really?
Robert is a popular name in China.
Seriously?
Really?
So there are...
Shocked.
And, hey, go ahead and check out IMDb. I am Robert Chan 14, because there are 13 other Robert Chans who got to IMDb before me.
There's a Patti Moore, but she was in a 50s movie called Santa with Daddy or something, so I think I'm good.
Yeah?
No, I don't know what it's called.
No, that's cool, because that could be like an early sort of gay-friendly film in the 50s or 60s.
I don't know. Sam's looking it up. He's on the mission.
No,
never mind.
I'm linking things.
This is Santa Claus and Daddy. Don't do an image search. Just don't.
I don't know.
We can do that on the break. All right. We're going to close up shop here and set up for Pizza Games and Zombies, which starts in 30 minutes. So join us there.
And
email us.
We are playing rock, paper, scissors, apparently. No, we're not.
Email askingforafriendshow@gmail.com.
Yep. And tweet AFAF show.
Yeah.
And find us on Facebook at facebook.com/askingforafriend.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we do have that.
Yes, we do. And that's probably the best way to get to us because we at least look at that every
Oh my
day.
God, I'm on IMDb, guys.
You are?
Snap.
Yeah, look. I don't have a... No one told me this. I would have put like a picture.
Oh, do it.
You have to get like Pro to put a picture up. Or like... Can you get the Pro demo, put the picture up, and then let it expire?
I use my boyfriend's Pro because I'm cheap. I wish I was on Dragon Quest.
Oh, okay.
Wait, maybe I was. Oh shit, I have 2 different IMDb accounts from different movies that didn't
tell me. So go look those up.
You can almost see my boobs in that one.
Hey.
What?
All right, come on
back.
Did
they pay you pizza for that?
What?
No, I got monies. Please.
All right, this has been Asking for a Friend. Stick around for Pizza Games and Zombies on youtube.com/samproof and Sam on Spreecast. All right, bye.